Dominating your fantasy league? Prove it.
Shaping up to be a great game between these two teams. There's no telling what might happen.
Enhance the game with 3 easy steps. Predict, compete, and win. Start now and play your first $20 risk-free. Only on WinView.
Like I'm in a big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out of stance. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can't. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all in the raps. Had a few friends, but they suck in the past. I don't even trip when I'm thinking about that. Hopped in the whip and we all in black. Shawty wanna ride to the hop in the back. 0 to 100, seen a rap on the dash. They ain't catching up, dog, I'm moving too fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told them don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in a big league.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We are live for part 3 of Tua Tagovailoa film study in the offense and the offensive line. Also, make sure you check out WINVIEW Gaming, the game within the game. You get to make your props, you get to make your predictions, and an opportunity to definitely win some money. So go check that out. Also, the homie, Kill Your Ego, the merch is in the description of the video. Go check that out, all right? J420 said, get these damn ads out of here, TD. I'm sorry, J4220. Ads pay bills, all right? Ads pay bills, homie. If anything, you should be happy when you see an ad. You're like, that's what's up, TD. That's what's up. That's whenever you supporting your brother and you want to see him win. If you see any ad on this channel, you should be like, that's what's up, TD. All right. So that 1 minute of your time was you supporting me by watching it. All right. But if you didn't want to support me, then that's too bad. You had to watch it. Oh, man. Are you sure you're a Dolphins fan? Damn. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, I've been questioning it lately. You know, everybody's been saying, you're not a real Dolphins fan. You're not a real Dolphins fan. Like, people have the right to tell you what you are these days, I guess. All right. That's right. JD ads are good. What's up, Tyrone? That's right, TD. You eat, we all eat. That guy gets it. Philip O gets it. All right. But no, man, we're going to dive into the film study. Y'all hit the like button on your way in. TD, a true Hurricanes fan. Yeah, I love my Hurricanes, but I'm sorry, man. I'm very disappointed in them. You know, they made a huge hire recently. We'll see how it works out. I don't want nothing to do with the Hurricanes until we get back to what we were doing in the 90s, early 2000s, and then they robbed us. So we understand. All right. What's up, Taiwan Wilkinson? Shout out to Anani. Anina E. What's up, Fat Boy Swag 2905 Gizzle said, what's up, TD? What's the play for today? We're gonna finish off this offensive film study. My sister in the building. Hey, babe, love you. My sister checking in. But yeah, man, we're gonna finish this offensive film study. What y'all eat last night though? What's up from South Texas? Salute to you, JC Texas Art. We ate the chicken tortellini. We actually made it. I helped make it, and it was delicious. Believe it or not, I just had some right before I came on, like some leftovers. And I don't eat leftovers. I'm sorry. I'm just that type of person. I don't eat leftovers, but I just ate some leftovers. I saved me a little bit from last night. And it was good. TD, where's the disco ball? I'm gonna find it this weekend. All right. I'm gonna find it this weekend. All right. My bad. TD, what game we watching Sunday? Y'all gonna help me vote that one in. Saturday night when we go live, y'all gonna help me vote that one in. All right. Vikings almost choked. I know. I'm like, man, I should have stayed live, but they got it done. Oof. They got it done. Pittsburgh falls. All right. Let me take this off. I don't need it no more. But anywho, Buffalo, Tampa, but that's a 4:00 game. So I might do it. You know, it just depends. I'm talking about the 1:00 is typically when I do a game. So we'll see. Yeah, I might put it on Twitter for us to vote. Y'all hit that like button because, like I told y'all, YouTube has not been sending out the notifications. If y'all want the notifications, you can also go subscribe to the Twitch or the Discord, and the notification always gets sent there. All right. Just so you know, Myles Gaskins tested positive for COVID. He is vaccinated, but he tested positive for COVID. So there's a window where he should be fine. He should test negative by the time we play again, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. And Alexander Lubin is right. I was thinking about doing TD Red Zone, bouncing around different games and talking about them on Sunday at 1:00, like going to different games and talking about, you know, what's going on in those games. We'll see. That's what we might do at 1:00, bouncing around to several games. Again, hit that like button, guys. I'm waiting for that like button to get hit because they didn't send the notifications out. And we got 41 likes. If we can get to 60, I know we'll get over 100 in the room, and then it'll take off from there as we go along and along and along. That's a great idea. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll become the TD Game Pass, put it like that, not Red Zone, because I just want to bounce around the teams. You know, Tannehill got the ball. Let's see if he can score. Cincinnati Burrow got the ball. Let's see what he do. Herbert got the ball. You know, we'll go around like that, you know, and see, you know, team by team, and keep on talking about, but only the ones that matter, only the games that matter for our playoff implications. So y'all come hang out with me on Sunday at 1:00, and we'll be bouncing around and talking about the playoff implication games and watching pieces of it as we go. All right. Gaskins out could open a huge window of opportunity for Phillips. It can if Phillips is healthy. Remember, Phillips was injured. Don't forget that Phillips didn't play last week, so he was hurt too. So we'll see how it all goes. You know, I'm waiting the next week on Wednesday. You know, we got time. Wait the next week on Wednesday. Let's look at the injury report, see where we land. You know, I just need Tua to be sitting at home, chilling, not doing nothing. I don't need him showing up on the bye week with a finger injury or nothing like that. That's all I'm saying. All right. Also want to keep your eyes open for Dieter. He was in a walking boot on a Tuesday. So we'll see what the injury report says Wednesday with him, if he's going to be good to go or not. All right. All right. TD at TD Fans Talk. You think Chris Sims a Tua hater? Yeah, he is a Tua hater, in my opinion, because early on he had a lot of theories about Tua that I actually agreed with. The problem is he let the pushback get to him to a point to where he blatantly is trying to hate on certain things. There's a lot of things he say I agree with that's true, but some of the stuff you could tell that he ain't me. He ain't me. I embrace the hate. He hates it with the passion, and he try to fights it back by being even extra unfair to Tua. So yeah, I think his hating behavior is creeping because when you have a point, you don't let nobody annoy you to the point to where you get off of your point. But he see, Dolphin fans know how to poke him. They say, "Oh, you got a failed career, and now you hating on Tua." He's just in his feelings. So I think there's a huge, there's a little bit of hate there. Instead of just giving his analysis and, not going overboard with Tua just to, fight with the haters. Maybe speak to the haters and talk to the haters and tell them, "Oh, y'all hating, shut up," and all that, this and that. But when you let that bleed out into your analysis on Tua, then it's almost like Tua don't do nothing right for him. So, those Tuaneers do that to you. I get it, but you still got to keep it fair. As long as you consistently keeping it fair. Just like, they call me one of the biggest Tua haters, but I'm going to consistently keep it fair. Even if they say I'm not, I can only do me. I've saw improvements in Tua in the system that we're running. He's doing what he already did good, now great. But y'all are clear on what I need to see from him. Certain things that I need to see from Tua. And I've been very descriptive on what those things have been. And I've been very consistent. All right. Ronnie N said, TD, say 5 things nice about Tua. I'm not going to do it right now because y'all keep asking me to do that and I keep doing it. So, and Donald here said, break it down, TD. I'll ride with you, TD, because I believe your analysis has been fair, although Miss Hillary has said you will troll hard. but you know when I'm trolling hard. That's the difference. I will troll hard, but at least you know when I'm trolling hard. But it's always that new viewer that comes in when I'm trolling hard and they think I'm being serious. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is terrible. I'm out of here." But some people still can't decipher whether I'm trolling or not. But let me say this. If you can't decipher whether I'm trolling or not, then there really is an issue with Tua. Some people just need to do their own research. Go study. You know what? If you love Tua and you're a huge fan of his, I challenge you. Go watch Tua film and try to be a hater. Try to criticize every little thing. You might see some stuff that you didn't realize. And if you're a Tua hater, go just try to overpraise him for everything and just look at the film and make excuses for everything. You might see some things that you didn't notice that are great. For real, for real. I challenge all y'all to do that. If you love him like crazy, go try to hate on him and be nitpicky in the film study. If you hate him like crazy, go try to love on him and just overly just praise everything in the film study. You might see a little bit of the things that are opposite of what you're blinding yourself from because of your disposition. Me, I just call it how it is. I like this decision. I like that decision by Tua. Oh, this is a bad one. This one makes me mad. The ball placement is bad there. This one is an amazing throw. This is the big boy throw. Oh, well, Tua had an opportunity here. Tua does a great job here. Oh, this is a bad play, but I don't blame Tua. I blame the OC. Oh, the O-line is trash on this. Oh, the O-line looked good on this. Tua just should have did that. I just call it how I see it. And the reality is I just get hate from the people that want Tua to be portrayed in a heroic, godly light. But I ain't mad at them people because I understand. It's called being a fan. When you are a diehard fan, you wish nothing but the best for a guy. You want to see his success. You want to see him with good things around him because you want to view him in his best light. That's what a fan does. It's what I did with Tannehill. It's what I do with Rajon Rondo. It's just what fans do. So I understand, but that still ain't going to stop me from telling you what it is. Just like I geeked out over Tannehill and Rajon Rondo, people should be able to tell me what it is with them. And I'm going to defend it just like y'all defend it. So I get it. I get it. But in regards to Tua, I keep it right down the line. It is what it is. Yeah, but you could be a little softer. Yeah, but I don't have to. I'll just call it what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. And I am telling y'all now, all the loyal subscribers that's been watching me for a long time, that sit here and watch my haters, you know I have a lot of them. But ain't they always in attendance? You got to ask yourself, if they despise my takes so much, why do they have perfect attendance? I mean, every video breakdown, I got to go in the comment section. When I go back and give a few people some hearts and stuff for their comment, I got to go back and see things like, this is why I don't watch this guy. Then how did you even know? They'll say, this is why I don't watch this guy. This film study was trash. But you just watched this guy. At what point is enough enough? But the truth is, what they don't want to tell you, I'm their validation. They know there's truth to what I'm saying. But they don't have the evidence to prove me wrong, so they make general statements. This film study was trash, but won't tell me how. Oh, you should watch this guy. He does a real film study. Oh, you mean the guy that picks out 4 plays? Whether if you want to point out 4 bad plays, he picks out 4. If you want to point out 4 good plays, he picks out 4. We do every play. We don't miss a play. We don't come and bring you 3 plays and break it down to the T, tell you what the defense do, the offense do, blah, 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 and make that the overall picture of what the game, what happened. It's easy to skew you that way. Because y'all would hate me if I just found the 3 bad plays and just did a film study on those every week. You would hate me. I would hate me. But it's okay when a guy finds 3 great plays and talk about, look at this with Tua. He is elevated in this and he's done that. Look at this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where the rest of it? Where the rest of it? So don't compare me to nobody who pick a certain amount of plays. We do them all. We do them all. And another thing to add on top of that, winners focus on winning, okay? Losers focus on winners. And we're winning over here. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to all the subscribers of the channel. We just hit 19,000 subs. A whole nother threshold. Whole nother threshold. Whole nother threshold. Congratulations to all the subscribers of the channel, because you are the reason we hit 19,000. And I always give my haters credit too. I give my haters credit too. Without y'all, I ain't got nobody to really prove wrong, to give me any credibility. Without y'all, I ain't got no ability to prove my credibility. So thank you to the haters too. Appreciate y'all. They watching right now. Blood boiling. I mean, you got people in the comment section, y'all stop listening to this guy. Why are you here every video to tell people that? Let me check y'all in the comment section. Let's go. That's right, Bonez. Bonez or Bonesy. I always do that, right? TD, do you think Tua can make all the throws? No, he can't. That not the question. Shaking my head. You bring, oh my gosh, I didn't see what he said. You bring Samoan in it when it has nothing to do with Samoan. Shaking my head. Oh, Roman, you must be talking to somebody else. I have never brought Samoan into a conversation with Tua, nor where he's from or anything. I have never done that, ever, for a fact. You might be talking to somebody else in the comment section. Maybe that's what it is. Haters gotta hate. True. Ha ha. Laugh dead. Congrats on 19K. Salute, DDJ. Everybody welcome. Come all in. Absolutely. They like the fuel. I love you, TD, but Tua gotta be changing your heart and mind towards him. There's a lot of things Tua have done recently that's making me feel really good about him, and he may and there's certain, and you know what, I'm gonna talk about that too. There's certain things that gives me a soft heart for him. I'm gonna talk about it right now. Matter of fact, thanks for saying that, bringing that up. Now, changing my mind towards him as a player. There's things that have helped me with him as a player, but I'm sorry. And I'll break it all down. Here's one of the main things that I appreciate about Tua. He makes you want to root for him because his humility. You want to see him become great. He doesn't make excuses. He owns everything that he's supposed to own. He really wants to be better. And I just love that about him. I love that about Tua. It's the type of guy you want to ride for. It's the type of guy that if Deshaun Watson is not an option, I'm fine with riding with. I mean, I would have to be entering into a realm of hoping he can become that guy. Hope. I would have to transfer to hope at that point. And that's just my truth. I would become a hopeful in him. And I love that about him, man. And he's definitely somebody that anybody should want to root for as an individual, as a man, as a person, even as a player. Then there's a lot, in my opinion, desired in that category. But he's the guy that you want to give the opportunity to fizzle out, even if he does. You know, you want to give him the opportunity. You see what I mean? Because of who he is and what he stands for. That's just the type of guy he is, and I love that about Tua Tagovailoa, man. And that's the element that I am a huge fan of that young man. I really am. But when I put my emotion and my feelings and my personal love for him aside, and I get straight down to football, I am about business. I am about, you did this well, you look trash in that. You did this really good, you look bad in that. I am about just calling it what it is, because at the end of the day, feelings, emotions, and desire and hope don't pay bills. It don't win Super Bowls. It don't get the job done. So when it comes to that, ain't no new friends. I ain't got no friends when it comes to me breaking down what I think of a player. But I've always told y'all, that don't make me right. My take on Tua doesn't make my take the only right one. I have a theory. My theory's being tested. Time will tell. I stick behind what I say and what I believe. And it is up to that young man to change my narrative. I have always been consistent and fair. That's why last year they gave me the title flip-flopper. But they don't understand that if you call me a flip-flopper, that means Tua's flip-flopping. This game, he looked amazing, and I praised him. Oh, you praising Tua all of a sudden? This game, he looked like trash. I called his play trash. Oh, you a flip-flopper. He's flip-flopping on the field. I call it how I see it. One game at a time. And I also give you my overall analysis. And it's all I can do. I'm not here to appease nobody. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. Everybody and their mama know I probably have 25,000 subscribers right now if I was a Tua fanboy, if I was a Tua love boy. My revenue would be triple. We'd be breaking every record known to man. If I was a Tua fanboy, this channel would be insane right now. But I ain't finna sell out. I'm not finna sell out. I'm gonna call it how it is. I'm not gonna lie to you just for your click and your support. Because the real ones gonna support me for telling the truth. The cold hard truth. Even if that's in the form of, I love you, TD, I just disagree with you. That's love. That's love. That's where I'm at with this. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing and pamper your feelings. No, I'm here to tell you my thoughts on Miami Dolphin football because I have only one desire. This channel ain't my desire. Me appeasing you ain't my desire. My desire is to analyze why we are or why we are not winning Super Bowls. That is the only desire I have. That's why I started this channel, because I'm hearing all these lying beat writers and this lying media tell us stuff that they don't even know what they talking about. Analyzing our team on a Thursday night game for the first time because they ain't watch us all year and think they know what they talk about. Can't even say our players' names. They got that tight end. What's his name? Gesicki. Yeah. They got him out there. Yeah, he's a good one. And they got and Tua, and they drafted Waddle. Just remember stuff from mainstream TV. They don't know nothing. So no, I've been growing. This channel has been growing organically without advertising dollars spent to pump it out there to people. This is all raw growth through love and familyship through all of us rocking with each other. And for some reason, in the last 300 or 400 days, we've been infiltrated, but it's all good. We keep moving and we keep growing and we keep on loving the Miami Dolphins over any individual. Shout out to Andres Madrid, said, when you have haters, you know you're doing it right. Exactly. Because anybody with any sense, if somebody really sucked at what they do, you just wouldn't listen to them. You just wouldn't even give them the time and day. But the truth is, I make people mad. The truth, they want to be lied to. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. AJ Hall said not much, but sending some positivity from the negative. Salute to you, homie. You said not much. It's everything. Knowing that you cared enough to even send what you did, it's everything to me, bro. Appreciate you, homie. They call him Gesicki every time. I know. But yeah, man, that's where I am, man. I can't change who I am. I'm gonna always keep it 100 like that. And listen, like I said, there's plenty of Dolphin content creators now. When I first started, man, it's what, 3? Me, Doug, and K Flexing. At least that's all I knew. Well, you maybe a great one, DeVore, maybe. I mean, it was some other guys too. That's all and I didn't know those guys were YouTubers. I ain't know K Flexing existed nor Doug. And by probably a month and a half after I started, I was like, oh, here's another guy. Oh, that's another guy. I had no idea. But now you got about 10 to 15 of them. So somebody got what you're looking for. If you want to be lied to, go wherever you can find EM Dolphin fan. Yeah, I had to hit you with that one. Go wherever you can find EM Dolphin fan if you want to be lied to. The man that has never won a debate against me ever in his life. Ever. But sometimes, you gotta let them win sometimes. I'm gonna give him a victory soon, y'all. But no, man, salute to all y'all. Like I said, man, helping get to 19K subs. 8K or 7K, I don't remember. Let me know when you first joined the channel. How many subs did we have when you joined the channel? Put it in the comment section, y'all. How many subs did we have when you joined the channel? TD, do you think Tua fits better with Pittsburgh? I mean, it's unfair to say he fit better than with somebody else than us. I would just say that it'll be more down the lines of what Pittsburgh does now. I mean, you never know what the desire of Pittsburgh is. Maybe they want to continue the same format, or maybe they want to open it up more, or maybe it just depends. You know, do they still want to run an RPO style, or do they want to open it up style? Whatever. I don't know. It just depends on what they're trying to, what direction they're trying to go in. But that's what's up, man. I'm reading the comments. 3K, man. You were just hitting 2K. That's what's up. 4K. Salute to everybody. Salute to all my people under 5K, man. I always say, if you in the 25%, you first day with me. You're a first dayer. So as time goes on, that first day will continue. We're at 19,000 now. Who knows? What if one day we had 100,000? Then everybody in the first 25,000, you're my first day. You know, the first 25%, the 25% is they've been rocking for a while. That's how I always look at it. The Pete said I'm top 50. Congratulations, TD. No, congratulations to our Dolphins family. I keep trying to tell y'all, it ain't congratulations me. I just get on here and talk my talk. Y'all make this channel. And this is why you got people in my comment section coming to every video. Y'all need to stop listening to TD. Unsubscribe to him. They're on a mission to tell y'all what to do. That's why you don't thank me. You don't say congrats to me for hitting 19K. This is all y'all. This is all y'all. This is all y'all. Y'all make this channel. Every single one of y'all can unsubscribe right now and never listen to me again. And I still be here talking to myself because that's just what I do. But y'all make this channel. We got 200 people watching right now. If y'all wasn't here, we wouldn't have the interaction, the questions being answered, the conversations, the panels, all that stuff. Y'all make this channel. This is my first season with you. Salute, John. That's what's up, man. Welcome, bro. I ain't perfect, like I always tell them. I might make you mad sometimes, but overall, I like to think that I'm fair. Sometimes I'm trolling people, but get through that and you'll see that this is a great channel over here. All right, we have a lot of fun, man. I don't listen to Reason. I do. I listen to him. I always listen to everybody I get a chance to listen to because I just love Dolphin content, whether I agree or disagree. And I always tell y'all this, even if you disagree with somebody, listen to them because they might be able to give you a logical reason if you give them a chance to explain their whole reasoning of why they say what they say. Maybe, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I try my best. That's why I always tell y'all, my logic is sound, doesn't make it right. That's why it's logic. It's sound, but time tells. But the thing you're going to get over here is I'm not going to die on no sword. That's why people love this channel, because I'm not going to die on the sword. I am not going to die on the sword. If I sit here and say Noah Igbenogany trash, he can never be great, and all of a sudden he come out on the field playing great, I was wrong, boy. Noah Igbenogany is the real deal. I'm not going to die on that sword. I have these concerns about Tua. If he starts showing areas of those concerns that he balling in, Tua's balling in that area now. I don't have a concern about that. I still may have a concern about this and that, but that area I don't have a concern about. Hey, listen, I ain't dying on no sword. I'm a grown man. That's grown man behavior. If you think one thing and you see information that suggests another, study it, recognize it. If you were wrong, get on the right side. Sit there and hold on to your lie just so you could be right. We don't do that over here. That's why last year they called me the flip-flopper. 1 week Tua showed me one thing. I pointed it out, raved about it. The next week he showed me total opposite. I pointed it out and wasn't happy about it. Oh, stop flip-flopping. No, tell your quarterback to stop flip-flopping. So I'm sorry, man. In your opinion, who wins Rookie of the Year? Waddle, Holland, or Phillips? On this team, you mean? Because I mean, you putting all of them up there for the league. I'm sure you mean this team. If I was to pick the Rookie of the Year, first of all, the race is so tight that I would have to finish the year, because I'm gonna tell y'all something now that y'all ain't noticing. 4 games left. What if Jalen Phillips ends the season with 12 sacks? Man, rookie year, and ain't even playing a lot of snaps. He wanted a defensive lineman playing the least amount of snaps. That's serious. And Javon Holland. Let me say this about Javon Holland. I was higher on him than Waddle and Phillips coming into the season, just so y'all know. Phillips was my second. Waddle, I always felt, I'll talk about that in a second when I get to him. Holland is the real deal and legit. I love Holland, but I also recognize the scheme that we're in. He's explosive. Now, when you play those teams where you got to back out at all of that pressure and just play sound defense, I want to continue to watch that situation. Because early in the season, we didn't play this level of defense. He still played well, but we're more so ecstatic about the last 5 games. So remember that. Holland is balling, but you want to see not this level of balling in a traditional set, but I think I want to see a little higher level of balling in a traditional set. Okay? That's not a knock on him. Excellent football player, has been playing phenomenal. Just want to see him in that cover 2 just dominate, and where he makes his bread and butter, if he gives you the pass, he gonna lay that hit and probably jar it out, and that's where he gets over the top. Was he healthy early on? I'm not sure. I'll look into that because I don't remember whether he had an injury or not. And last, Waddle, man. I got to be honest with y'all. First of all, it don't get no better than Waddle. But what y'all need to understand, and that brings me to my answer, Waddle would be the MVP because he's doing what he's doing, and you're only seeing 60% Waddle. And I'm not talking about because he hurt or anything. But when you watch film, Waddle can put up 200 yards a game based off of what I be seeing. And we ain't got to go back and forth about why he ain't putting up 200. But when I watch the film, Waddle can easily get you a $130 every game, man. This man first of all, he's supposed to be the deep threat. And when I see him on film, he's available to be a deep threat. He done beat his guy as the deep threat. But hey, you can't catch nothing that ain't thrown to you. You can't catch passes that ain't thrown to you. This kid is the real deal, y'all. He's the real deal. I'm going to say this. Waddle can end up all purposely being better. Not all purpose because he's not really going to run the ball, maybe a jet sweep here and there. But Waddle in the open field, I feel I already can see his ceiling being more dynamic than Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I said it. His ability in the secondary, navigating and moving through it, I see better than Tyreek Hill. Y'all give me a second. My bad, y'all. Heard my sons hitting on the Christmas tree, and that's exactly what they were doing. Had one of them plastic bats, just hitting ornaments. Whew. Y'all hit that like button, man. Oh, man. But, and I'm serious, y'all. If y'all notice what Waddle's out here doing on film, this kid is special, man. And I'm telling y'all, man, whatever quarterback we have, Waddle should be a Pro Bowler every single year. This man should not, excuse me, be used as only a slot receiver. That's kind of what we've relegated him to be a slot receiver. And I don't want to hear nothing about it, because the O-line don't give us time to go deep. Every time we do a film study, I show y'all Waddle going like this. Throw me the ball 40 yards down the field with a clean pocket. I don't want to hear it. Every time we do a film study, I show y'all Waddle or getting frustrated because, anyway, we ain't got to go there. Anyway, man, we here for some film study, and we 40 minutes in, and we ain't even watched no film yet. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's pick up where we left off. Let's see what we got here. All right, we're sharing. All right, here we go. Let's do what we do. Put that up here. I'll put myself down in the corner since y'all don't like seeing my face. All right, let's go. Let's dive right back in. The next possession is our offensive possession. I think this is where we left off, around this 40-minute mark. We left off somewhere over here around the 40-minute mark. At least I thought we did. Oh, yeah. I'm going too fast. We're right over here. All right. I think this might be first down. Yes, it is. All right, so very next play, we got Albert Wilson in motion again. Once again, he's either going to run out in the flat or do one of them wheel routes that rounds out to the sideline. And then you'll have Waddle underneath or Parker. Both of them, one of them might be running a slant. And this is, I'm just guessing because this is all we do out of this set. It's pretty predictable. Albert Wilson going in the flat, and there you got the slant. Yep, wide open. And we hit Waddle, bam. Yep, textbook. I mean, if defenses don't know this coming, I don't know what to tell them. This is sad at this point how easy it is to know what we're going to do. If anybody's just watching film on the Dolphins, you should know what we're going to do. Teams are going to scheme and start taking this away, though. They are definitely going to start taking this away. Albert Wilson in motion, same look, goes in the flat again. You got Waddle on the slant, but this time they hand it off. See it again? Look, same play. Look at Waddle sitting down right there just in case he pulled it and threw it. Same thing. Slant on the other side. Pretty typical. But I will say this. Let's go back to the first one. Let's look at the O-line. Of course, you see, this is what I'm talking about with the RPO. Everybody wonder why it's always rushers in the backfield, but it'd be free rushers too. But good throw by Tua, putting it right where it needed to be, and terrible by Solomon Kinley. Is that Solomon Kinley or Austin Jackson? Austin Jackson, just terrible. Y'all look at Austin Jackson, number 73 in the trenches. Look at Austin Jackson. But this is why it doesn't matter anyway, because our offense, it ain't going to let nobody, we're going to get rid of it quick anyway. Look at that. Austin Jackson just got beat on the swim. And Devontae Parker, that's some weak blocking too. Look at it. Austin Jackson just terrible. Waddle. Now, this is what Tua was talking about once again on ball placement, right? Watch Waddle have to kind of like stop to catch it and then try to keep moving. Things should be fluid. This ain't the play. Things needs to start being fluid on these. This is where Tua can be better. Watch Waddle catch this, but it's not really in stride. He kind of has to stop to catch it. Man, once Tua perfects that and we can get guys to catch it on the run, some of these are going to be touchdowns. You see this right here? If he catches this on the go without having to square his body and it's led in front of him, he's going to start heading between these two defenders towards the sideline and see if he can shift right up the field. But that hesitation, having to turn and then identify where the defenders are, he never goes back up this way if he doesn't. He'll actually head towards between the 20 and the 30, the numbers. He'll be racing out that way, picking up extra yardage, man. But time will, the ball placement with Tua, that's something that can improve over time. Right here is just a matter of where you put it. Just a matter of where you're putting it. We'll start getting those lead passes. All right. Next play. This is the same one, but we run it out of this set. We saw this already. All right, here we go. Next play. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. So we got a 2x2. Running back on the right hip. We got a safety coming up. Now we're getting a single high look. Tua's going to throw the quick slant. Nice. Oh, Waddle. Waddle got to do better than that. Because this one was in stride, I think. And this is what Waddle cannot do. Well, this was designed to go to Waddle anyway, and it makes me feel like Tua read this pre-snap, which I like. Or it was a design play. You fake the handoff to pull the linebacker. Because, look, Waddle's uncovered. The slant is going to be there because there's too much depth with the corner. Safety is high. And this linebacker, he's going to fake the handoff to make sure he doesn't shift out there. So this is like a guarantee. And Tua fakes the handoff, look back, and goes straight to Waddle. It's designed this way. Nice, but Waddle cannot drop those, man. That's terrible. Great pocket. Ugh. Yeah, that's right in the bucket. That's on Waddle. Got to do better, homie. Yeah. Glad you were frustrated because the show frustrated me. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Tua back to pass. All right, already we got somebody coming across underneath. I like that if we're going to get rid of it quick, but the pocket looks clean so far. He's going to hold it. I think this is the one he's going to sit down to Gesicki. Nope, he goes to Albert Wilson, and he gets it blasted out of him. See, we went with the dangerous throw. This is the throw that they call get your wide receiver killed. Right here, I think it would have been nice to hit the crosser. And that way he would have had a decision to make whether he could have split these two defenders or even got around on the edge here. Unless it's Albert Wilson. I don't want him getting on no edge. But he chose instead the tighter window. Look at this. Bang, bang. Ball got there the same time as the defender. The ball gets there the exact same time as the defender, and it gets jarred out. That's tough. That's tough. Right there is, I don't know. I think that's Waddle. I would have struck it right there underneath and see what he could do after the fact. Hit his hands, blast it out. Ain't nothing Albert Wilson could have did. As soon as it hit his hands, he got blasted right where the ball was. Still want him to have to. You still want him to make that play. That was Waddle coming across. Yeah, we should have hit Waddle, especially on the third down. You want to hit Waddle. Let me see where the sticks are. About matter of fact. All right, the sticks. The sticks are at the 47. All right, hitting Waddle would have been short, so we would have been trying for we would have been relying on yards after the catch. Albert Wilson would have been right at the sticks, so I believe that's just what he was going for. I'm gonna give him the benefit on that one and say he was just going for the guy that would have had the depth. But that's where it's tough. You got to pick Albert Wilson because he got the depth, but I would have liked this Waddle one. I would have loved the Waddle one because the defender was still backing out. Yeah, I would have liked the Waddle one. I think we would have still been able to get that first. That's a dangerous throw, but he made it. It was on the money. Just the timing didn't work. So, and that's one of them plays, y'all. You really can't nitpick. It's one of them plays. Yeah, you wish you would have got it to Waddle and hope that would have been enough, but you don't know. So it is what it is. No love lost. You move on from that. Think we saw on some other film ones that you definitely know where, oh my gosh, we got to do better. But that one, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Next possession. Waddle's going to be switching sides on the 2x2. He doing the Albert Wilson route. Maybe they bench Albert Wilson for dropping that right here because now Waddle's running Albert Wilson's route, and he's probably going to go right out in the flat, and Tua going to throw a slant. Nope, he hands it off, and they run the ball. Let's see what our blocking scheme look like on this. All right, we got traps. Hopefully Dieter gets off of that trap and comes to 48, which he does. Good job. Everybody one-on-one is looking good so far. We shoot the gap, and you get what you can. You get what you can, and good run. I mean, it didn't get much, but that's about the best you could have done. Albert Wilson on the wheel route again. Tua looking to pass. Throwing it across the middle. Hits Waddle. Whew, let's check this one out again. This is a huge game from us. These are the type of plays that you want. Once again, it's just the arch nemesis, the ball placement. Fakes the handoff. This is max protect, 3-man route. This is a 3-man route with max protect. Beautiful pocket. Beautiful pocket. Look at that. Everybody blanketed except Waddle. Man, look at Waddle. You put that out in front of him, that's a touchdown. I know T-Rich say I call everything a touchdown, but you put that in front of Waddle where he doesn't have to square his body up and jump off his feet to come back forward in the air like that, that's a touchdown. That is the guaranteed touchdown, 2 feet outside of his body. Guaranteed touchdown. And at the end of the day, beggars can't be choosers. We're happy about the play. You take the play. That's a big play. But Tua knows this is the difference in him solidifying himself in this league. This is the difference of him solidifying himself in this league. Great pass. We converted it. Good job by Tua, but this is the difference. See that? Off your feet, coming back, having to actually fall as you catch just to secure it. You want this ball pretty much on the ball should have been on the hash. Put it like that. The ball should have had that float on the hash. That's about where you wanted it to go, to the hash. And maybe this is just something that comes with time. Comes with time as he continues to get familiar with these guys and these different throws and the timing and the different speeds of each one of them. It comes with time. So, yeah, you want it all right now, but hey, you got the first. You take what you can, and it's a huge gain. But once again, man, that's the difference right there, y'all. This is the difference. And Tua Tagovailoa tightens these type of things up. Man, nobody's sitting here nobody gonna be criticizing. He'll still have work to do, but you be ecstatic about this kid, man. That's it. But this is why he knows it. This is why he knows it. This is why right after the game in his interview, he says, my ball placement, needs to be better. Because every time he went to the sideline, they showed him those plays. Y'all saw my first 2 film studies. Every time he went to the sideline, they showed him. That could have been a touchdown. You got to put that ball right out in front of your guy, give him an opportunity to run. But good pass by Tua. Another one. And by the way, remember this. Let's make sure we remember this because all this whole film study, this O-line has played very well. In the whole film study, I mean, they've given up like 2 plays so far, like this, just like bad. But the whole film study, we've had great protection. Great protection. Oh, this is a whole nother play. All right, here we go. Another play. Good pocket. Looks like he's going to be looking for Parker right away. Another 3-man route concept. He throws, tight window. I like the decision. And this is one where the ball placement was phenomenal. It seems like anything back shoulder or something, he's money. But leading is an issue. Look at this. He made Parker reach back so that he didn't lead him into the contact. He didn't lead him into the contact on that one. I love the ball placement on that. Y'all got to see it again. I'm trying to rewind it. It ain't letting me. I don't know how I skipped the. Oh, I'm way in the 20-something minute mark. I'm tripping. Yeah, here we go. I love this ball placement right here. And great decision. It's the right read. Look at that. You see how Parker's reaching back for it? Because if he's reaching forward, it's going to be a bang-bang like Albert Wilson earlier. And he puts it right where he can get it. Very good throw on this one. This is a really good throw by Tua. Watch the sky view. Look at this. Look like it's coming in the bucket, but it's actually behind him, so he ain't run into that linebacker or safety and got rocked. Good job. Very good job. All right, next play. Loaded line of scrimmage. Albert Wilson hits the flat. I don't like the read by Tua on this one. But Albert Wilson makes nothing out of something. He breaks the tackle. Let's go back to somewhat why I said I didn't really like the read. I just felt like even though he gave up on the play, I just feel like you never want to give up on Devontae Parker on this play getting inside leverage. It's almost a one-on-one with the middle of the field wide open. You see that inside leverage? Now, mind you, there is a rusher coming right in his face, so that's probably why he got rid of it quick. But that Devontae Parker opportunity, and the guy holding him too, that should have been a flag. You see the guy holding him over his arm, but good job by Albert Wilson. Making something out of nothing. Let's look at the sky view, what Tua sees. Number 59, I believe, is going to beat Liam Eichenberg, and he does. He does beat him. Let's see what Parker looks like on this. See the guy holding Parker? That would have been a nice flag drawn too, 15 yards. But I don't mind that because at the end of the day, you give an athlete an opportunity to make a play too with Albert Wilson. You give him an opportunity to make a play, and that's what he did. So very good job by Albert Wilson. First and goal from the 9. First and goal from the 9. Oh, let me back this up. All right, here we go. Back to pass. Look at the pocket. Look clean so far. Right now, Gesicki looked like he might have a crease right there coming, and he did, but that ain't the route. The route looked like it must be a post. Albert Wilson coming underneath, and we're going to Waddle, and we're going to get 3 yards. I got to see this. So Gesicki looked like he was the first read on this. Gesicki, but they blanketing, and he's going to go ahead and hit Waddle underneath. Try to let that be the one. It's not a bad option. Even though we limited that's Gaskin, sorry. Even though we limited our options anyway by only looking to one side. See, people think that this is already a first read right here. Tua looking down the middle. Ain't no receivers over in the middle. He's just looking at the safety trying to hold him for the Gesicki route, which I love his mechanics. You see the safety doesn't get off of his mark. So he automatically says, well, let me go underneath the Gaskins. So that's why I say our offense is more so of a nature of whatever side he's looking to, that's where he's going to throw. He's not going to come back the other way, even if there's a wide open guy. Even if there's a wide open guy, he's not coming back the other way. And great pocket. Great clean pocket. It don't get better than that. That's your clean pocket. Hits Gaskins, gets the 3 yards. We keep it moving. 2nd and goal. For Wildcat, Gaskins, 2-yard line. Don't care, man. I don't never like doing the Wildcat ones. Tua fakes the handoff. He sells that beautifully. Let me back this up, y'all. We got to see this play fake. I love the mechanics on this. Look at that. Hands it off, looks dull as a player. Just dulls himself out as a player, like he going through the motions. Oh, I don't have the ball. Get out on him. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, the coverage is pretty tight. You see Gesicki at the back of the pylon. It's not very promising. You see Parker already giving up and realizing, oh, I'm not supposed to give up. Let me try to make something happen. You see Isaiah Ford just covered up. Nothing there for Isaiah Ford. Blanketed. Tua's looking. And then this corner right here does the most idiotic thing he can do. He's trying to play Parker, but that means Tua's eyes are going that way. All he had to do is stay with his man, and this was going to be a pass to Gesicki on a try. But what does he do? He leaves him just enough for that corner. Good job, Tua, with patience, not rushing it, because I ain't going to lie. I would have been yelling at the screen, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Nothing's there. Right here. I'd have been like, you already know, pull it and run. See what you can do. Pull it and run. And then I got to always remember, he not the guy to take the bang bang and try to push forward in the end zone. So great patience. Good throw. Tiptoe. Out of bounds. Good decision making. Tua knows it. He's excited about it. He saw nothing there and still was patient enough to make something happen. Good job out of O-line. Good job of him rolling out, buying the time. Textbook perfection there. And when I say perfection, made something out of nothing. And that's a big play. That's a big play because you had nothing there. You had nothing there. Let me tell you another thing. A lot of people would have went ahead and tried this Gesicki throw early, and that would have been a bad idea right here. Some people would have put it high in the back of the end zone and tried Gesicki right there, and it would have been a bad idea. Instead, let it develop more. Patience, and then something came open. Really good job. And bad defense by the Giants. No discipline on that. Oh, let's go back. All right, here we go. Next set. All right, here we go. Play already. Albert Wilson in motion. He's either hitting the flat or he's going on that wheel. He goes the wheel this time. This time, they're rolling. Tua already has this seam right here. Y'all see this guy right here? Let's go back to the beginning here. I don't know who that is. It might be Isaiah Ford or somebody. Y'all see him, the receiver at the bottom of the screen? They're in a zone, and right there he already has the slip. I don't know if Tua see. Oh, no, he handed it off. Okay, well, never mind. They hand this ball off. Let me see what he saw pre-snap to make him give it up. They following his man. He reading the edge. Yeah, you got an extra defender right here. And with this extra defender, you're supposed to hand it off because you don't want to hold it, because that means the guy in motion is going to have a guy that picks him up and is really not likely to have much open. So good read on that. You have the extra guy over here in that direction. So you hand it off, see what you can get based off of the play call. They run the good defense on that, though. Do some defense next, TD. Oh, yeah, we're doing defense. We're doing defense. I just wanted to finish the offense. Let me go back to this blocking scheme. We got the double team, on the front, in the middle, and the one-on-one on the back end. You got a crashing number 49 that Dieter needs to leave and go to. He tries to, but God dog, who just got bullied? God dog on Austin Jackson. He's the reason. His man pushed him into the hole that was supposed to be. And y'all double teaming. Sorry, Eichenberg, you're creating more of the issue. I understand you're supposed to get the double. It's just bad. You don't even know. I mean, they make it so that you don't even know what was supposed to happen. Whew. Another handoff up the middle. That gets 2 yards. So we're going to have third down here. Let's see what we do. Decent hole, but he met right up to a linebacker. So it is what it is. Third down. 2 by 2. Ooh. See, Albert Wilson already coming underneath. Tua, thank you. Good job, Tua. Good job, Tua. I likes it. I'm gonna break this one down, but hopefully he going to Gesicki now. And he does. Just a bad throw. But good job, Tua. Good job. Well, y'all got to see this. Let me see if I can show y'all on this view or I got to go back. Very good job, Tua. This is great execution. I mean, bad throw. Bad throw, but great great decision making by Tua Tagovailoa. One of the rare moments where he goes to a second read, too. The defense, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, too. I want y'all to notice this. Defenses are starting to pick up on what we're trying to do. Watch this linebacker. I want y'all to look at the linebacker here. You see this linebacker right here in the middle of the field between the hashes? In the middle of the field? He already know what's coming. He knows the underneath route is coming, and he's just going to sit there and stay still. You see that? He ready for Wilson to run into him and look at Tua's arm cocked up. Tua ready to throw it there, too. He already know what his first read is on the play. He's ready to go to his – guys, this is proof, though. This is also proof that I'm telling you our offense is built off of, hey, on this play, this is supposed to be your first read. On this play, this is supposed to be your first read. This is proof. But even though this is proof that all we're doing is making sure he goes to his first read, he pulls it. Good job. Did y'all see that? He noticed the linebacker, and he pulled it. He pulled it because he noticed it. Oh, crap. The guy's just sitting there waiting. But little does he know, even if he threw it, it might have been complete because the guy's not even looking at Tua to pick it off. He's just looking at Albert Wilson to get it. Look at it. The guy never looks at Tua. He just knows what's coming. Look at the guy. He never looks at Tua. He just knows what's coming, looking at Albert Wilson. You see that? Boy, they going to start figuring out what we doing. I'm telling y'all. They're seeing it on film, and that's why when you see that type of predictive play, they already know. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. But he reroutes to the second option on this, and this is a pass over the linebacker, under the safety. It misfires, and this is what I keep telling y'all. He's just not making these throws, and that's why he don't throw them. For some reason, Tua cannot throw the over the linebacker, under the safety throws. Every time he try, it sails high like that. Y'all remember a few games ago, his pick was like this. Every time it's a throw over the linebacker, under the safety, coming across the field, it's inaccurate. It's just like the Waddle throw. It was actually complete, but you saw the inaccuracy in it. And that one didn't have a linebacker underneath. It was actually a clear path for him to at least throw it. But something is up with Tua in the middle of the field through traffic. His ball placement is just not good. I'm not saying that he can't do it and he won't get good at it, but he got to do better, man. He got to do better in this aspect of the game. But I love that he pulled the ball on something that wasn't there, rerouted for something that was. Very good job by Tua. Now, I want y'all to notice another thing that might have been just like all day. The ball's still in his hand right now, right? Look at Gaskins. Gaskins was creeping out of that backfield, boy, and we were extending that. But I like the move to Gesicki if it was just on the money. I like to throw to Gesicki, but then you had Gaskins on the back end, chip blocking, getting out wide open. And Gesicki can't do nothing with that. Gesicki reached his arms out best he could. And people will always say, he got his hands on it. Not really. You think that. It's tippy-toe fingers on it. He extending his body great as he can to try to. But people need to start realizing it's hard. Full speed, full extension, and right off your tippy fingers. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. And I want to show y'all something because T Rich makes a good point. I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all this. And you're right, T Rich. You're actually 100% right, T Rich. Tua actually needs to stop throwing the ball flat-footed. Step into your throws. Look at this. And I understand he had to reroute it because he pulled it back from the original one. But you got to step into that and take the contact. And it still probably wouldn't have been bad contact. Okay, 8 o'clock. All right, my bad, y'all. Talking to the wife. But look, throwing it flat-footed. He not stepping into it. Throwing it flat-footed. Step into that and feel your rhythm. Step into it and get in rhythm. Get in rhythm. I'm not sure how much more we got in this. All right, here we go. All right, back to some action. You got staggered to the left, one to the right. Albert Wilson in motion. He don't even know the play. Y'all, look at this. Look at Albert Wilson. He don't even know the play. Parker, I don't even think knows the play. I don't know what's going on. Parker's asking what's the play. Albert Wilson's like, what's the play? Albert Wilson say, let me just go in the flat. Do what I normally do. They didn't even know the play. They ran the ball, but the receivers don't know the play. And let me tell you why. When they came out, they had a play, but Tua put his arms out. And that must be some form of a adjustment or audible. And they're like, okay, what are you going to? You're telling us hold up like you're about to switch something, but what are you going to? And we get the motion, and Albert Wilson's like, let me just go to the flat. Oh, they running it. Let me curl. Because on the curl ones, they usually run it. And maybe it was a situation where we had some clock running down or something because Tua was really trying to hurry him. So I'm not sure. All right, another one. Albert Wilson is in motion, either the flat or the curl. This one's in the flat. He backed the pass. That slant, they taken away. They got the linebacker back. Look at that. See, I told y'all. Now they're figuring it out. The same plays we run, and this is going to be an issue going forward. It's going to get tougher and tougher every week because we're going to have to add new plays. They just figured this one out. The same play I've been showing y'all over and over and over. Albert Wilson runs in motion, goes to the flat, Waddle up there on the slant, Parker on the back end slant. But look at what the defense did. They say, let's take it away now. They took away the flat. The slant is tight coverage, and now the linebacker. Oh, my gosh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh. Y'all bear with me. Is this it? Yeah, give me a second. All right, let me see if I done caught up to it the right way. Albert Wilson in motion. Yeah, this is it. You see that? By the way, should have been a pick six. Should have been a pick six. You see, they took away the slant and the linebacker backed up in that lane. Teams are starting to figure it out. But look, he see that they figured it out. So he like, well, I got to go to Wilson because it's the only two guys that I can go to. Two guys, two-man route. I'm supposed to hit the slant, but when it ain't there, I'm supposed to throw it in the flat to Wilson. But look at the defender. He ready to pick that ball off. Look, he jumping on it. Oh, the defender, the defender like, oh, I almost had it. The defender like, oh, why did y'all on the play that you batted down was the pick six and the whole game changes. The whole game changes. The whole game changes. What was the final score of the game, y'all? I actually don't remember, so put it in the comment section. What was the final score of this game? I'm waiting on y'all to let me know. What was the final score of the game? 20-9. And by the way, we're at 57 minutes. Did we even score on this drive at all? Now we got down to the red zone, and I think we took a knee, didn't we? We were able to run the clock. I think so. So 20-9. 20-9 would have been 20-17 because they would have went for the 2-point conversion. We have 4 minutes on, I believe, on this drive, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I don't know how much time we had on this drive. I know that we missed field goal. Okay. I don't know how much time we had on this drive. I just know we made it all the way down the field methodically, just burning time. So it was a lot of time left. The score would have been 20-17 if they would have got the 2-point conversion. And we would have been fighting for this game, making sure we didn't trip up. But yep, these are those plays, though. Tua got to throw this ball away. Up there, see this one read? He looking at the receiver slant. He see the linebacker backing up, and I like that. He recognizes it. He doesn't throw it. He hits the flat. Boy, oh boy, that would have been a pick six. And he was in stride, too. Albert Wilson had already gave up. Albert Wilson wasn't even going to stop him. That man would have been right there, pick six. Let me see here. I'm trying to back this up. Okay, got it. That defensive lineman, boy, he screwed it for them. Somebody said, look, TD, Gaskins open in the flat. It don't matter. It don't matter that he open in the flat. Gaskins keep being open in the flat. But defenses don't care that he's open in the flat because, well, look, the guy was coming over way late. Because once Tua looks one way, the ball going that way one way or another. Y'all see it yourself. Ain't nobody open over there. Nothing you can do. The 2-man route is gone. Right here, you identify ain't nothing there. And we still gonna throw it to Albert Wilson. And I gotta be honest with y'all. Tua better stop this. He better stop that crap, Tua. Let's just be honest, bro. Stop it, Tua. Y'all see how close the defender is and the ball ain't even out his hand? What would make anybody think they could throw that? That don't make no sense. A 3-part Tua breakdown is crazy. No, it ain't. It just means that I didn't finish it the first time and didn't finish it the second time. And this is the third. And this is the final because we coming on the end. Some of y'all want to make more out of nothing. I do every play over here. So if I couldn't finish it the first round, we go parts. Y'all stop crying, man. Gosh. Stop crying. But Tua got to stop that mess right there. Let's move on from this one. Go to the very next play. See what we got. We got trips to the right, one to the left, running back on the left hip. We got a zone concept because you got trips to the right, but you only got 2 defenders. So Let's see if we can find some light in this because Tua is very good in the zone. But he also, you got the safety on the opposite side of Parker coming downhill already. And that's an opportunity to take that one-on-one shot. Well, hold on. Let's back up. I'm not sure what Tua does on this one. I don't even see him on the field. Where is he at? Oh, that sun glaring. That's him by the line. Okay. All right, so that's him. All right, so let's see what we got. So he throws it to Parker. Is this that back shoulder, tiptoe? Listen, man, this is a true Hail Mary right here, boy. It don't get better than this. It don't get better than that. Ball placement. And don't get me wrong, I really don't think that was the best read on the play, but I'll take it because you see Albert Wilson come across the middle right here. Drill that ball just like you threw it to Parker, and you get a nice one with Albert Wilson. But hey, the lower percentage throw, we make it happen. Parker's a beast on those too. Good throw by Tua, putting it where only he can get it, back shoulder, because he didn't get the separation. And this is that Alabama throw that I be telling y'all. It doesn't matter what, and it's what I've been telling y'all for the longest. It don't matter if the guy is open or not. Tua's gonna throw the ball. Oh, didn't J.C. Jackson say that? It don't matter if a guy is open or not. If Tua is gonna throw the ball, he gonna throw the ball. Good job though, putting it up high to make it a 50-50, and Parker does the rest. That's a good throw right there. We're going to need a lot of them versus New England. What's y'all over under? I think he's going to throw about 5 of them in New England because we're going to have to. He's going to throw about 5 of those in New England because we sure going to have to. I know it ain't a Hail Mary. It's just what I called it. All right, we hand it off up the middle. Good, strong run by Gaskins. Gets about 4.5, maybe 5 yards. Look at that. You got a hole on the double team. Dieter gets to the next level. I like that. Man, we ain't got no old linemen that can win their one-on-one battles. They be having 2-on-2 and still be struggling. Then when one leave, it's over. Just terrible. Just terrible. All right, Albert Wilson in motion again. He either goes in the flat or hits the curl. One of these receivers is going to hit they slant. So Albert Wilson goes up. He goes and blocking this time because it's a run. That's why. So Parker clears. Yeah, I got to see this from the sky. That view's tough. This is just a bad running play with a loaded box. I just still don't understand why we hand the ball off in 8-man boxes. There ain't nowhere for Gaskins to run. The run is made to go to the left. You got 3-on-2, and Parker not a great blocker. And you got a linebacker with 55 on pursuit. I mean, this ain't nowhere to go. Even if you were great blocking, you got free guys. I don't know why coaches have us running the ball in 8-man boxes. People say, oh, our running backs and O-line can't, man. Some of these are just bad calls, too. I think this is the throw of the game for me. This was my highlight of the game for Tua. Man-to-man coverage. I think this is the one that goes to Gesicki. Just a beautiful throw. He's looking. Look at this. Cocking back. Letting the ball fly. That's just, oh my gosh. Dang. Well, when you look at it on film, you understand that ball placement actually could have been better on this too, but it's still a nice throw and a nice play. Gesicki actually has to come back towards it instead of it leading because the corner's beat. Now the corner's in the frame, and Gesicki just rips it away. Good job. And then he shields him off with his back shoulder. That's what you call a basketball play. Get under me, little man. Get under me, little man. Nice. And I love it. I love this one right here because look, the pocket ain't the best, even though, he'd have an opportunity to step up if he wanted. But the pocket isn't best, but you still make the play. And I was complaining about this early in the season. I don't want to hear nothing about the D-line because even if the pocket collapsing, plays still could be made. And this is an example of it. Regardless of the pocket collapsing, play could still be made. And it's at the most critical time in the game. Very good job. Very good job. This is big boy right here for Tua. And as he grows, he'll put that ball one more foot out in front of him, and it'll be perfect because some corners can get this. Xavier Howard picks this off underneath. X picks that off. And good job for Gesicki with his body movement, guarding, shielding the ball to where he could catch it. See, that's open window. Good job by Gesicki. Blocking out, catching the ball, coming down with it, securing the catch. Very good job. Receivers excited. That should be game. Oh, we're going to hand it off. Get a run by Gaskins. TD the nitpick king. Yeah, I am. That's what you're supposed to do when you watch film. Nitpick everything. If I was a coach for the Miami Dolphins, I'd be nitpicking everything so that my players can make sure that they always have room to get better, so they could strive for that. See, when you nitpick Tua throws, you'll get a throw like the one he just had, which still ain't perfect, but it's better than all those misfires he had earlier in the game. That's what you nitpick for. Another run. And I think this is the one that seals the game. No. Well, that was the last play that I have on my film. That's the last one I have on my film. T. Rich said coaches don't nitpick like that. Yeah, they do. You don't know what you talk about, T. Rich. You are wrong in that regards. They nitpick everything. And those are coaches' words. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to actually stop this stream, and then I'm going to start the next one because we're going to start the defensive work, all right? I'm actually going to end this stream. Let me see. Why is this thing paused on me? Oh, that's why. Okay. I got it now. I see what it is. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah. So we're gonna stop this one and we're gonna start our work on the defense. Of course, we're not gonna get through all of it because at 8 o'clock I'm gonna run to the store for the wife, and then when I get back, I might pick up where I left off and we'll go from there. So it's time to start the defensive work, but I want to separate it from this stream because this concludes the 3 parts of the offense and in the breakdown with Tua and how he did during the game. Overall conclusion, man, Tua did enough to help us win the game. Definitely room for improvement as always, and that's any player. Ball placement is the thing that stuck out in this game right here. And he has to make sure he doesn't make the one critical mistake at the end of games. Y'all remember week 1 in the Patriots? If we didn't get that punch out, his interception could have served us to be the deadly blow. And in this game, we were up by enough, but at the same token, you cannot have those small lapses at the end of the game, as y'all saw in that possible pick 6. But overall, good job executing the system that we're running. Good game. As he gets better, you see he has opportunity to light it up. As he gets better, because I think we can all agree the man might have left for 120 yards and maybe 1 to 2 touchdowns on the field. And as he gets better, that's going to be elite numbers. Those are going to be elite numbers in elite play. Elite numbers in elite play. Early in the game, I wasn't really happy because on that same play, we kept missing wide open receivers in the middle of the field. But he got room to grow, and as he grows, if he fills those holes, he could be an elite player. But again, he got to fill those holes. He got to make do. And the best thing, the most encouraging thing about Tua is everything I just told y'all he needs to do. The most encouraging thing about all of it is he recognizes it himself. He recognizes it in himself. He said it in his press conference. And he knows he has to be better in those areas. Now, mind you, I also wanted y'all to hear something too. Y'all give me a second with Tua, because I don't know if we actually broke this down. I want y'all to hear this. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to find it for y'all. Y'all give me a second. Where is it at? Where did it go? All right, here it is. All right, let me put this up for y'all real quick. Real quick. All right, share screen with audio. We didn't get a chance to listen to this.
Deals throughout practice. Whether it's 4 minute, 2 minute, bingo situations, Peter situations. Maybe some of you guys don't understand what those are, but there's a lot of situations that go on in the game, having to do with trying to manage the clock. Whether it's an end of game or end of half situation. Yeah, I think, I'm glad we won, but I think there's a lot of things that we left out there on the field. A lot of plays, that we wish we could have back. But and then again, it falls down to the execution, of us. So it starts with, me in the center, and then it being communicated out there. And, I think we did a pretty good job protecting the ball today, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be good for a lot of the guys in there. And it's been, 13 games, 14 games with, contact nonstop, a lot of, preparation. So being able to get this little bye for our guys, I think it's going to be really helpful for us in the, the back end of the season. Yeah, I think Jaylen Waddle's doing good. I think just for all of us, we just got to continue to keep working. So. I don't think of myself. I just think of the overall offense. I think we can get better, continue to get better, find ways to get better, and that's what this bye gives us. A chance to self-scout, look at the things that we can clean up, work on, and then implement it when we play Jets. It was really good to have Devontae back. Devontae adds another vertical stretch for us offensively. And, you know, he makes tough catches when you need him to. So, you know, really glad to have him back. Yeah, I understand what Bake's saying. I mean, I think it goes both ways. You know, you take some time off, but then they keep the pressure off of us, if you will, offensively. But, you know, I mean, we want to go down and punch, the ball in to the end zone, and we got to find better ways to do that. Can't go 3 and out, to start the second half.
Man, this, I don't know where it is. Y'all gonna have to bear me. I'm actually have to find it for y'all. It was a clip I wanted y'all to see of some of the stuff that he said. This isn't the one that I really admire him for, but I thought that this was the video, but I'll have to find it for y'all. Until I find it, it might have to be on probably tomorrow, because now I got to look for it, because I thought this was it, because I think Flores is going to come up next. Yeah, he does. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream and start the defensive breakdown, and then we'll go from there, all right? TD, play the Chris Sims take. Well, what do I need to play Chris Sims for? I already know it's what he said, I think, was hate motivated. I think I saw it. Chris Sims wants all the smoke. He's just aggravated at the people that Tua is attacking him. He don't know how to handle it. Tell Chris Sims to hit me up, man. I could help him out to where he ain't gotta be crazy about it, to where he just need to stick with his takes and not, because those are personal attacks to me, or Tua trying to just really dog him down in the dirt. To say that that guy in New Orleans is better, I think he's just tripping bad. No, just tell him hit me up. I might be able to help him deal with the Tua so he ain't got to sound overly crazy. I can show him how to deal with the Tua and still at least try to sound sound. Oh my gosh. But you also saw what Colin Cowherd had a take today, and I 100% agree with it, because that's all me and EM been going back and forth about. The thing with Tua Tagovailoa is him, Mac Jones, and all those guys, they're guys that can win you games. But is that the goal, just to win some games? Or are you going for the ultimate prize of the Super Bowl? And I always pose this to EM when we get in our arguments. It's simple. Because he always say, give Tua offensive line, get him a running game, and then we'll judge it. And I always preface this to him, and he ain't got nothing to say. I just say, okay, let's say we give him a running game, defense, and an O-line. When we play against the Chiefs and they got a defense, an O-line, and a running game, and we play against the Patriots, they got a defense, O-line, and running game, and we play against the Bills and they got a defense, O-line, and running game, it's going to come down to who's the better quarterback. Who's going to win the shootouts at a high level? And that's what it's going to come down to. Do you have a guy that's going to outplay majority of the guys in the top 10? Forget top 10, top 14, because it's the playoffs. Well, actually, your division. So do you have a guy who is going to outplay the top 7? The top 7 quarterbacks in the AFC. Do you have a guy who is going to outplay them? That's what it's going to come down to. We could all sit here and say, give him an O-line, give him a running game. When you get into playoffs, you're going to run into other teams that got an O-line and a running game and a defense. And it's going to come down to who quarterback is better. It's that simple. So take the top 7 quarterbacks in the AFC and ask yourself who Tua's going to beat. I ain't going to try it. They're going to attack me. But that's what it comes down to. Who is Tua going to beat out of the top 7 quarterbacks in the NFL? And don't get me wrong, you might run into a team who's a top team, but their defense is bad. Okay. But at some point, you will run into a team that has everything around their quarterback just like you. And can your quarterback outplay or can our quarterback outplay that one? That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. All right. So that's how you have to look at it. That's how you have to look at it. Y'all wonder why they were trying to pursue a top 3, top 5 quarterback. That's the only reason why. When the playoffs come true, if we make it. But yeah, this is what it's about. I can't remember when we ever had that though, TD. Well, just look at other teams. That's why I always tell y'all, look at Josh Allen. Got all that around him. And what does he do when it comes down to it in the playoffs? Get outplayed by the quarterback on the opposite side. Lamar Jackson, get outplayed by the quarterback on the opposite side. That's all it is. I want y'all to think about this because it's a matter of who's going to make the most plays. I want you to think about this. Tom Brady went to the Super Bowl versus the Eagles. Eagles were loaded, but the Patriots are just a great team. So they both quarterbacks threw for over 500 yards. It was the craziest game you would ever see in a Super Bowl. Both quarterback throws almost for over 500 yards, y'all. Go back and look at it. I think when you put both of them together, it was like 1,000 yards. Passing. Y'all remember the game. And guess what the game came down to? If anybody remembers before I end the stream, what did that Super Bowl come down to? I bet none of y'all remember. None of y'all remember what that game came down to. It was one of the most simple things, y'all. There were 2 plays in that game that decided the game. One was a pass to Nick Foles. Y'all remember? They actually threw the ball to Nick Foles and he caught it. Do y'all remember how big that was? In the same play, they threw the ball to Brady and he dropped it off of his tippy toe. That's what the game came down to. Both teams were even. Like the whole game, everything was even. But Foles made the one play that Brady didn't. That's what the whole game came down to. Real talk. An entire game came down to 2 plays. Neither defense could stop either offense. Both offenses had their way to the heavens. They both almost threw for 500 yards. That tells you all you need to know. And Nick Foles caught the pass on the trick play, and Brady dropped the pass on the trick play. Sometimes it just comes down to the quarterback in that given day. And on that given day, you needed the more athletic quarterback in that situation because they both were gunslingers and slinging that rock. Tagovailoa said TD trying his best to keep the Watson narrative relevant. I don't even bring up Watson. I'm not trying to keep it relevant. I don't care about it. At the end of the day, if the grand jury say they convicted him, It's Tua time. We don't have to worry about Watson anymore. And we should all be in a good place with Tua's development where we should be patient to allow him to keep growing. And if the grand jury says there's no charges being brought to Deshaun Watson, it doesn't matter because they're going to get him. So I don't need to talk about the Watson narrative. The whole narrative is going to be decided on whether he get charges brought to him or not. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. There is nothing else to talk about. You get charged, we ain't got to worry about his name ever being mentioned again. You don't get charged, he will be a Miami Dolphin. Y'all, at some point, y'all just need to stop living in your delusion and keep on trying to justify why, even if he don't get charged, that we should still stick with Tua. It ain't happening. It's just not going to happen. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to come to reality. And another thing, it's a lose-lose situation as far as if he doesn't get convicted, or if he doesn't get charged, it's a lose-lose situation for Tua anyway. Because the better Tua plays, if he doesn't get convicted, the more you're going to get in a trade value for Tua, which means the more that you're going to have assets to pay for Watson anyway. Can you imagine if the Miami Dolphins can pull off getting 2 first-round picks for Tua because he played that well? Which means you add a few more assets, get Watson, and you still got first and second-round picks plus money? It's even worse. It's even worse. The better he plays, if Watson doesn't get convicted, it's even more incentive for us to trade because we'll get more capital for him to make it easier. I know some of y'all don't like to hear that because you love Tua, you believe in him, you want him to be a Dolphin. That's fair. That's good. That's actually nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But y'all keep on living in the land of delusion, thinking that they're not going to go ahead and take a top 3 to 5 quarterback and be done at that position. Finally, something we ain't had in 20 years and checked. And y'all going to live in y'all delusion and keep on thinking in your head that Tua's already a check mark of, yeah, he's definitely going to be a great in this league. That's the delusion those people live in. They already giving him a check that Mahomes and Watson and those guys got. That's the delusion they living in. And you can keep living in it. Ain't no general manager in their right mind going to sit here and bypass a guaranteed check. Check, Watson, position field, never got to worry about it. And you ain't dealing with all this development or this and that and this. It ain't happening. And the saddest part about it is, if we really want to be honest, that just means there are a lot of people right now. It's sad. It's kind of sad, but it's funny to me because I don't care whatever happened because he put himself in that situation. But there's a lot of people right now praying that Deshaun Watson gets charged. That's sad, ain't it? Where you got to hope that a guy gets charged just so you can feel better about the situation. There are a lot of people hoping that he gets charged right now because they know the truth deep down inside. They're trying to convince themselves every way possible to make what they're seeing from Tua now fit as a long-term, yes, Miami can move on now. I'm going to leave that to y'all. I will leave that to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. The delusion is heavy and thick. Thick to the point that some people still don't believe Stephen Ross got the green light to speak to Watson. I've heard them. That's all rumor. That never happened. People actually believe that Stephen Ross didn't get a green light to speak to Watson. That's how thick the delusion goes. Greer and them never were trying to get Watson. They just never entertained all the lies and rumors. People still believe that, y'all. So it's thick. It is thick out here, the delusion. Somebody said Ross ain't going to turn his locker room into a blank hole. What you don't understand, most of these players been waiting on Watson. Y'all ain't got to believe it. Most of these players been waiting. Talk about turn the locker room. You know how this locker room is going to turn up? These guys are going to, first of all, half of the freaking team is friend. Some of our biggest players are friends with him. What are you talking about? Some of our best players friends with them. Going out to dinner with him and his agent. You seen the pictures? What are you talking about? Turn the locker room upside down. Y'all don't understand NFL locker rooms. I always hear that. Oh, there's going to be an issue in the locker room. Man, half of these guys are happy to be there. They just trying to get their check. Where you get that shirt, it's dope. My wife ordered it. I don't know where she got it from, but she ordered it for me. It's pretty nice. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man, like I said, man, time always tells, like I keep telling these people. And what's funny is some of these same people that don't believe what I'm saying right now, if they do bring charges on Watson, they be the first ones here to talk about, oh, Watson ain't coming. Yeah, but I thought you said it was all crap anyway. He wasn't gonna come even if he wasn't charged. But they'll be the first ones here. Yeah, see, Watson ain't coming. Yeah, but why are you bringing that up now? You were one of the main ones who said that even if he ain't charged, he ain't coming. But that's how some of y'all be, man. Let me see. Thanks, TD. No worries. And half of them are getting traded for him. No, go to Valoa. Ain't nobody gonna be getting traded for Watson. We got the picks. First of all, we got the picks to just send for him. And if Tua keep playing well, if you got to play 3 firsts in 2 seconds for Watson, and Tua keeps playing well, if you get 2 first rounders for Tua, oh my gosh, you just pay half the price. Y'all don't get that? You will already have paid half the price. That means we would still have 2 first-round picks in the next 2 years that we keep after trading for him. Some of y'all don't see that. Actually, what some of y'all need to understand is it's more incentive to trade him if you can get that kind of capital for him. The more they can get for Tua, the more likely they'll trade him for Watson. I mean, put common sense. Think about it. Tua up and coming, could maybe reach the top 10, just at, around the 8 to 10 mark. If he gets really good, Watson, top 5, could be the best player in the league after a few years if he continues to grow. Trade your quarterback, just add a first in 2 seconds. It's a no-brainer. Oh my gosh. Super no-brainer. No-brainer. Tua don't went from a second-round pick to more than a first now. Why? Because there's going to be 10 to 13 teams that's going to have a quarterback change next year in a draft that ain't got no quarterbacks for them. The price is going up. 10 to 13 teams will have a new quarterback next year. It ain't no quarterbacks in the draft. That means the value goes up for anybody that's average or above average. And Tua's climbing those levels. Easy. Way more incentive for them to want to trade in. Way more incentive. And you should hear Houston. They over there rumbling about potentially trading Laremy Tunsil. 27 years old, and they over there talk about if they end up deciding to go through a whole rebuild, which they are, we all know it, they might trade Laremy Tunsil. They might trade Laremy Tunsil. Now you talk about the biggest, oh my gosh, the biggest like crazy trade of all time. Imagine getting him back for less than what you paid. Whether it be with Tua or Watson. I'm just saying. Imagine that. It's crazy, man. That would be beautiful. I'm here for that. Let me see. You can't tell that to some of these fools, TD, because they're on Tua sack like AB. LOL. Come on, Andres. Leave AB alone. At least he consistent. At least he consistent of negating any talk about Tua not being in Miami. At least he's consistent. Oh man, y'all stop going back and forth about sacks and stuff, man. Pause. That's beyond unnecessary. It's a friendly chat, all right. We ain't got to start throwing jabs at. See, every time somebody talk about Tua, the potential of him not being the Miami Dolphins, all these people get in their feelings and they start fighting. This is the behavior I be talking about. Why? Does it really hurt you that much of the potential of Tua not being a Dolphin? Oh my gosh. Why do people have to resort into just going back and forth at each other like, oh, you're trash, your mama trash, your mama's trash. Oh my gosh, man. Is this what Tua does to us? He bad. Tua bad for our locker room, man. Oh man. And if it does hurt y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all got to forgive me if it really does hurt your feelings, all right? Omar said, it's what you do to us. I can't do nothing to you. See, one grown man can't do nothing to another grown man. Now, one grown man can do something to a grown man who live in his feelings. I don't get it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just be wanting to stop the stream and try to coach some of y'all. I mean, like some of y'all, man, where y'all grew up at, like something was missing. I ain't gonna get all into it, but something was missing. Y'all got, man, oh my gosh. I've never grown up claiming to be this hard dude or I'm that and I ain't never claimed to ever be none of that, but I ain't never been all the feelings and emotional like some people be, man. I don't get it. I mean, I'm a man. I feel like I'm a man. Some of y'all, man, I don't care if it don't look good on you. Try to exercise male traits if you're male. If you're male. I don't want to, this 2021, if you identify as something else, sorry for getting your pronoun wrong, and I meant that seriously. I don't want you to think I'm trolling. This is crazy. It's 2021. If I got your pronoun wrong, it wasn't intentional, okay? But all y'all who are men and claim to be men, y'all got to stop this feeling stuff, man. Another grown man say something. Oh my gosh, man. Let me stop. I'm done. I'll start right there. TD, you're the most emotional guy out of all the YouTube streamers. LOL. What you talking about? What I'm talking about, AB. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. If you feel like I'm emotional, all right, that's your take. That's your take. See how that just rolls right off of me? That's what men do. Oh, TD, you're more emotional than any YouTuber. Okay, all right, that's your take. See how that just rolls right off? I'm not gonna go into it. Oh, don't say that. I'm not more emotional than this person or that person. That's your take. Men can't have feelings according to TD's fan base. Nope, you sure can't. How about that? I said it because you and that old beta. You see now that comment got me because that's that beta talk. Men can't have feelings. Matter of fact, you need to exercise not having none because men can have feelings when it's appropriate. But what they doing right now ain't nearly appropriate. But you with all that beta talk, men can't have feelings according to TD's fan base. Talking like that, you can't. You sure can't. You sure can. You sure can. Like at some point, take one. Take it. Deal with it. I don't know who told y'all out here it's okay to sob and weep about everything. You know, it helps you get it off of your chest. You don't want to hold that in. Listen, ain't nobody in this world checking for no man. You could be under that bridge and nobody will care. You can be under that bridge and ain't a single person gonna care. You ain't got time to be all in your feelings, man. You know how many homeless men out here? Nobody care nothing about them. No, you don't have time to have no emotions. Emotions slow you down. Get something done. Nobody's going to cry for you. There's still a chance to Watson and Tua can ball out at the same time. Isn't there a Miami XFL team he can go to? Stop that now, try hard. Stop that, bro. TD on Crown Royal. I ain't had Crown in a while. I might need to go grab some. Love TD, you funny. Love your show. Salute to you, Tony. Salute to you, man. Got him, LMAO. Oh, EM back in here. See how I ran him off earlier, y'all. I ran EM off earlier. Where he at? I saw that comment. Let me go back to it. Let's see where EM at. Oh, I went by too fast. Oh, he going to ask about TD, stop your showing your emotions as well. LOL. Nah, Omar, that's you with the same comments over and over. You just in your feelings that I'm calling out your feelings. That's all it is. You and your feelings because I'm calling out your feelings. That's all it is, man. T.O. cried about Romo. That's a real man, TD. Listen, like I said, man, there's a time and place for everything. But some of these guys out here living in their masculine energy. Feminine, excuse me. I said masculine. They out here living in their feminine energy. I mean, everything is feminine. I don't even think they know the difference between feminine and masculine. TD, stop hurting their feelings. They can't handle it. No. Let me tell you something. You know how because what they'll call what I'm doing is borderline bullying. And let me tell you something. That's another thing. All this bullying stuff. That's why this generation is the way it is. And I ain't saying bullying is a good thing, but at some point in your life, you got to be able to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, even if you take that butt whooping. You have to be able to stand on your 2 feet, even if you take that butt whooping. Like I've never backed down from a fight. Never. I could look at somebody and be like, even when I was young, this guy is about to give me the business. It is what it is. He gonna know that he gonna have to earn it. I mean, I don't know, man. And I'm gonna tell you this: the reason why it's an issue is because even society, they try to push it on your kids, man. They try to push this stuff on your kids. 8th place trophies and all of that stuff. Long as you played, you were as great as anybody. Where did we start getting this stuff from, man? Where? And it's a shame, man. I'm used to getting first place trophies, and it's unfair that EM will get an 8th place trophy and feel just as accomplished as me. Oh, man. EM was getting them 8th place trophies. It was like, hey, I got a trophy. I'm just as good as you, MVP. EM, man, stop running, man. You have never beat me in a debate. I keep on arguing with you on the phone, proving you wrong, and I keep telling you, you lucky we ain't live. You lucky we ain't live. And you keep running, bro. You keep running, man. But it's all good. I catch you. I'm going to catch you on one of these streams. Don't worry. I'm going to catch you on one of these streams, man. TD hitting that bottle hard tonight. Man, I think the wife might actually went and got some wine. So we might be kicking back on the couch, watching us a little military movie, sipping some wine, having a good time, you know, filming an episode on the OnlyFans. See, you know, things men do, right? Oh my gosh. Drop the link for EM. EM running, man. I gotta see EM himself say drop the link. He wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare say that. You know what EM gonna say? Let me show y'all what EM gonna say. Yeah, okay. That's what he gonna say. EM don't want this heat. He has never beat me in a debate, but claim he's won every one of them. Oh man. TD, you blazing, bro? What is blazing? If it's what I think it is, smoking weed, no, I'm not blazing. All right. TD got jokes. I try to stay with him. It make your heart healthy. Wine drunk is like being in a fish bowl. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to be in a fish bowl. If I take your word for it, I don't usually feel like that. What I think being in the fishbowl would be. EM running like Mayweather, but he ain't throwing no punches though. EM ain't got he don't never make no good points on the stream, man. See, I'm going at him right now. There you go. He said, "Who are you? Who you got my name in your? Why you got my name in your mouth?" Oh, EM going in on somebody in the chat, boy. Y'all done got him started. Yeah, Mayweather is the GOAT. I wonder who's louder, TD or EM? Probably me. I got a medical reason why I be loud. Y'all don't understand. When I was in the drum line in college, them drums, like, it definitely messed up my decibels. Because ever since I got out of college, normal conversations, people be like, can you lower it down? I'd be like, I'm sorry. That's just how I talk. I probably got to whisper to talk normal. Definitely you, TD. Yeah, people think why TD? They be like, why TD always yelling? My decibels. I be thinking that I sound normal. That's why. So, and sometimes I'll just turn the volume down like this, and it'll sound a lot lower. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm gonna start lowering the volume. Andre said EM scared. He always running, man. I'm telling y'all. See, I'm putting him on blast now. I'm telling y'all, he don't like this at all. His blood boiling right now. He don't like this being put on blast. But he knows it's the truth, though. He has never beat me in a debate. He has always been wrong. He's always been on the wrong side, man. You yelling because you dramatic. That's why, TD. All right, AB. Your opinion. I accept your opinion for you. Bye week about to be boring. Now we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna figure it out. Let's get a TD-EM debate right now. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm about to run to the store for the wife real quick and pick some stuff up. We done chopped it up and had some fun all this time. Let's see, it's the folks. Let me see. Still say jabroni. Y'all making me laugh. I'm about to go to the store, man. Big Drip ENT in the house. What's up, homie? He just said he put you to sleep a long time ago. EM lie to himself too much. And that's why I'm telling y'all, he a lie to whoever. You lie to yourself, you a lie to whoever. Get that wine, TD. We already got a bottle. I might get a second one, kick back with the wife. Just sit back and enjoy some time with her. TD keep running. Y'all see this? You see EM? Tell EM right now, pick the time and the date. Bet you don't do it. TD, leave the stream running while you go to the store. Leave the stream running while I go to the store. No, ain't nobody here to keep it going. So I'm just gonna restart one if I come back live. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I want to come back live because I might just, dig into whatever me and the wife doing and hang out with her, or I might just go live again. It just depends. I'm gonna check on her. Hey, what's up? What we got going on tonight? She say, oh, I wanted to do this, or let's do that. We doing it. If she say, oh, well, I gotta focus on this. I want to do a devotional. I want to watch, Bible study or something like that. Then I'll be like, all right. I'll ask if she want to do it with me or have some devotional time to herself. And if it's to herself, I'll come back. TD only leaving because he don't want to embarrass EM. Thank you, brother. You see, he said drop the link. See, I watched it. Look, man. Link been dropped. I ain't scared. Ain't nobody running from you, man. Oh man, come back, TD. We won't talk about Tua. AB, AB, I'm gonna throw a jab somewhere, so you gonna talk about him. You gonna defend him. So happy spouse, happy house. Yeah. Most definitely. Y'all see that link been dropped though, and he ain't come backstage yet. You see that? He taking his time because he contemplating right now. Man, should I really do this? He called me out. I have to. EM, it's okay to take some L's and just look like the loser, man. It's okay. You ain't got nothing to prove. You don't want this kind of heat, man. And I'm going to tell y'all now, he ain't going to come in to argue with me. He going to come in to argue with whoever he was just arguing with in the comment section. Watch. What's up, EM?
Really, T? Really, bro? Really?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, yeah, it's like it's like that. See, you letting your little females in the comment section gas you up, bro. Your female fans, that EJ, whatever his name was, I'm going to give him a little fame right now. Yeah, that little EJ, whatever his name is, he knows who I'm talking to. You got your females gassing you up, but it's cool. It's all good. I ain't tripping.
See,
I
told y'all he was. I told y'all he was gonna go after the people in the comment section. But you know what, EM? The wife just came in the room, looked at me like you were supposed to go to the store. I got
you running? Yeah. I know.
Honestly, I'm already late. I was supposed to go at 8:00. I said, you know what? I'm gonna drop the link. You know I'm supposed to go because I'm gonna give him some type of charity victory by letting you come on to prove that you ain't at least scared. We gonna give you that tonight,
we all know the real ones know I put you to sleep a long time ago, bro. You know that. I'm still tapping your face trying to wake you up, bro. You know that.
Pause.
You know that.
I don't sleep. I don't sleep, bro.
I put that. I gave you one of them Tank Davis uppercuts a long time ago, bro. You know that.
Speaking of sleep and dreams, you still got to tell everybody about your dream you had about Tua. Don't forget about that. All right.
Oh yeah, my dream about Tua, really? Okay.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't have one? Is that not what you told me?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro. I have no recollection of what you're talking about at this time.
See, bro, the way you even said that, everybody already know what time it is. So this is who I got to deal with and debate with, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is.
Man,
there's no way somebody having dreams about.
Shout out to the real ones. Shout out to the real ones. You know who you are. You know the ones that ride and die with EM Dolphin fan. To the real ones. I know, listen, I'm on your platform right now. I know you got your female fan club, that EJ, the president of your female fan club, your EJ, whatever his name is, he knows who I'm talking about. But listen, it is okay.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Hey,
But
yeah,
listen,
I know.
you
I
just
know.
lost again because you've been exposed for dreaming about Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then gonna sit here and say you don't know what I'm talking about. No, but
I
be
don't know.
honest, man. Have a moment of maturity. Tell the truth. You dreamed about him, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, TD. I really don't. Please enlighten me. Please enlighten me. You know what I'm saying?
So sat here and be like, you better not repeat this lie.
I'm
But I
coming.
had a dream about Tua.
I'm
and
coming. Hang on. I'm coming. Hang on one second, TD.
I gotta go.
What's up?
I gotta go,
What's that?
bro. I hit you back.
All right. Peace, bro.
All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here,
All right.
man. We'll be back at y'all.